What's up, guys? We're live. And not to give it away, but our opening question, and yes, there's a reason I'm asking this, is would you ever pay to smell a woman's fart? Is there anyone out there? We will talk about it. And go ahead and grab a drink. If you haven't yet, we'll get started in like 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Oh boy. Oh, also, I got a new sound effect. Check this out. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? No thanks. Yeah. I'll admit, not my best opening question because I think it's a pretty easy one to answer, but I couldn't help myself. There's so few times you get a topic like this one. What's up, Chad? Oh boy. Oh boy, a new low for Simps out there. Guys, this stream will make any man feel better about himself and his life just realizing you're not doing what we're going to see. What's going on, Stoic? What's up, Big Tao? Joe Derp, Match Hunter. What's up, Match Hunter? Haven't seen you in a bit. I forgot. What am I drinking tonight? I got, it's another mixed bag in my mini fridge below me, but we're starting with the Blood Orange Pale Ale. All right, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Before we get into the topic, oh boy. You know what? Maybe I should rephrase this opening question. Do you know any man that you believe would pay to smell a woman's fart? Like in your real life, do you know somebody that you're like, you know what? They might not admit it, but I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, they would. They'd fork over some cash to get just flatulated all over. IPA is the way to go. It's my favorite usually. Yeah, hey, who knows, guys? There's a lot of booty lovers these days. They like to play with the number 2 hole there with their mouth and other things. So, who knows? Maybe I'm the weird one for not wanting to pay to smell a woman's fart. You couldn't pay me. Well, okay. Maybe you could. There's a price on that, but I'm not a fan of farts from women. I mean, I'm not a fan of farts in the dating scene on either party. I think you'd save that for some private time. The same Sims who pay for bathwater. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we got a story. We got a story today. In fact, I saw this story earlier today and I was like, oh man. Instead of just making a normal video, we're doing a stream on this one because I'm curious. I'll say it like that. I am curious. You might be too. Once we get going, you might be curious about this. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting started with a new low for simps. This is some men will never learn, or they know and they still can't help themselves. I don't know, but this is a new low, at least from my point of view, for things we've seen with the Simps and the Betamon out there. So today, we're going to... You know what? I'll give you one opening video before we announce our drinking game. Give you one opening video here. And then, wait, let's see if that... Boom. Is that... There we go. How about that? Lock that in. Oh, man. Okay, I got to scroll down. All right, so... Actually, instead of locking that in, I should probably move it just a little bit down. Yeah, there we go. Well, perfect. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger over here. Anyway, here's our opening video before we we get into our drinking game, just to, you know, give you a little bit of heads up for why we're playing the game we're playing today. This is just a quick little TikTok video with our star today.
I think you're great, but I think you're being exploited.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't mind. As long as I get paid for it.
So this girl, it intrigued me. I saw this floating around on some Twitter. People judging me for selling my jarred farts. Them not knowing I've made over 100K and own a beautiful home and multiple cars. Just to give you a start of what we're going through today. That is a start. In our drinking game today, guys, is really simple. Super simple. Last week, a little confusing. This week, really simple. Drink every time you hear a fart. Now, we have one main video at the end here. We got a couple short ones and then a main video. The main video I have not watched. I only watched 30 seconds. So, but I saw in the comments that someone said something about lots of farts. So I don't know if there's going to be farting. Just simple. If you hear her talk about farts, if I say the word fart, or I guess if you hear a fart, I hope we don't hear many or any. But the last video I'm going through on the first time with you guys, just because I started and I was like, oh man, this could be gold. I'm gonna restrain myself and watch it live. Very simple. Hear fart or hear a fart, drink. Easy. Super easy. We're going back to our lady here. So we'll get to know her just a tiny bit more. Entrepreneur for sure.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs, and today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it, and oh, I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop, I like to read. I'm very smart, love to read, and then after I'm ready to go, I go ahead and, you know, do my work, do my job. I don't need to show you that, guys, but I like to add in little flower petals. I feel like they attach the scent and make it last longer. And when I'm finally finished with my jar, I like to leave a personalized note. I want to thank you so much to the 97 people who've already purchased their jar of farts. And as you know, they're on sale right now, 50% off with $1,000. So go to my Unfiltered and check it.
Okay, whoa. Just some quick things I noticed. I gotta say, if you're the customer paying for farts, at least she's taking the time to really think about the food she's eating. She's really caring about the quality products she's putting out to the Betamon out there. She's even got farm raised eggs, love it, and or cage free or whatever that was. She's drinking healthy. She wanted to tell everybody. You know that someone's smart when they have to say this.
Oh, I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop, I like to read. I'm very smart, love to read.
I like to read. I'm very smart. I love to read. She's telling you guys about that. Now, another thing, I didn't know if this was cheating or just another really great marketing perspective, and she's really caring about her customer here, about putting the rose petals inside of that, all about the presentation. This stuck out to me because I noticed she's left-handed. Just because I'm a lefty, I always notice that stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. She's thinking she's marketing this crazy idea. I mean, some people would say when I first started a text messaging business, it was kind of like, what? Never heard of that before. She's selling farts in a jar. I'm proud of her. I am proud of her. And the price, guys, did you hear the price? 50% off.
Now 50% off with $1,000. So go to my Unfiltered and check it.
I couldn't catch this quite. Maybe we'll find out in the full video that I haven't seen yet. 50% off. I don't know if she's saying it's 50% off of $1,000, saying it's now only $500 for a fart, a fart in the jar. Or if that was the sale price, 50% off, and now it's $1,000 or whatever it was. I don't know. Either way, she's got high value on her farts. Good for her. She knows her worth. Unbelievable. All right, we got one more short one for you guys. Remember, those of you with a drink, anytime you hear the word fart or you hear a fart,
I made $45,000 in 1 week selling my jars of farts. And ever since my last TikTok went viral, I've been getting a lot of questions such as, how long do the farts last? Did I really fart 97 times in 2 days? Who buys my farts and why? And what are some of my tips and tricks? So the first question I get asked a lot is, how long do the farts last? And the smell is most prominent for the first 2 days, but as I like to say, one whiff makes memories that last a lifetime. Now, why do people buy my farts in a jar? I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality and also because I'm hot. Now, what are some of my fart selling tips and tricks? Number 1, don't eat Fiber One bars. You might think it's the easy way out, but there is nothing easy about it on its way out, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that's all we got for that. I've seen some of your comments, like Match Hunter says, what was it here? How does she put her farts in the jar? Guys, when I first saw this is a New York Post article, which we will get to in a second here. I had so many questions. I see some weird stuff on the Twitter, in the the Telegram, and the Instagram, the places I follow. I like to go down some rabbit holes. But when I saw this, I had so many questions, just like Match Hunter. Like, how does she put the fart in the jar? How many does she? Does she, like, if she has a bad one, a bad take, does she just pretend in there and pretend it's there? How like thorough is she on sealing all of these jars? I had a lot of questions, and again, I'm hoping that we cover those in the main video, maybe even in the article. I haven't fully read the article, but I'm hoping we get some clear answers, guys, because this is one of the better marketing techniques I've seen. Selling your farts, Everybody farts. Not everybody can monetize their farts. This is a skill. I'm honestly impressed. Honestly impressed, really. Okay, so let's see here. All right. So this was New York Post. It just came out December 14th, guys. Fresh. Hot off the press. Hot off the fake news here. Here we go. That's the fart of the deal. Nice play on the art of the deal with Trump. I love it. Good writing so far. First sentence. The fart of the deal. A reality TV star is making waves on social media after letting it rip that she makes more than $50,000 per week by selling her flatulence to strangers. A video detailing her smelly side hustle currently boasts a whopping 6.6 million views. I thought farts were super niche, but also something quirky and different. Stephanie Maddow, 31, told BuzzFeed of the peculiar pastime. Maddow first gained international recognition after appearing on the reality TV show 90 Day Fiancé and has since started her own YouTube channel, written books, and even founded her own X-rated subscription site called Unfiltered. What entrepreneur? Grinding. Again, everybody farts. Not everybody writes a book about it, has their own YouTube channel about it, and jars their own farts. That's impressive. Working on my own adult-friendly platform these past few months made me very aware of the different type of niches that and markets that are out there, Matteau explained. Over the years, I've gotten a few messages from men and women wanting to buy my worn bras, panties, hair, bath. Where did that go? Bath water, we can assume. Oh, right there. Bath water, etc. The influencer eventually turned to selling her jarred farts on the platform because she thought it'd be a hilarious publicity move that would get a lot of people's attention. Okay, I actually like that she thought it would be funny and get a lot of attention, and she just marketed that. That's all right. That's not that she really thinks that her farts are like that impressive that she thought everyone would want them. That she's all right. I like it. Get off here. There we go. Little did Maddow know she would turn flatulence into fortune. In a recent video with nearly 20,000 views, the gassy gal explains that she made almost $50,000 in 1 week from hawking her toots. In addition, Maddow says her unfiltered inbox is flooded daily with people wanting to purchase jars, and that people frequently request videos of the production process from caboose to container. This is the type of stuff that I was curious about. How verified is this? Because she could hire any random person off the street to fart in a jar and then resell it. So how authentic is this? If I'm going to pay $500 for a jar of farts, I better make sure it's the real deal. All right, here we go. The natural gas manufacturer obliged in a recent clip, which depicts how Maddow prepares to break wind by eating beans, a protein muffin, a yogurt, hard-boiled eggs, and sometimes a protein shake. The apparently ideal menu for gastrointestinal pyrotechnics. Then, in a seemingly counterintuitive twist, ooh, this is going to be interesting, the cheese cutter fills the mason jar with several flower petals, which she says absorbs the scent and makes it last longer. To her followers' undoubted dismay, Maddow doesn't actually show herself farting into a jar. She might be a fraud. She might be a fraud, guys. We might be onto something here. Detective work. The entrepreneur allegedly sold the batch depicted in the video for the heavily discounted price of, it is discounted, $1,000 was the discounted price. So it's normally $2,000. Wow. Which came with a personalized note from Maddow. I want to thank so much of the 97 people who have already purchased their jar of farts, said the Human Putt Factory. I don't get that one. Human Putt. I don't get it. Do you guys get that one? The Human Putt Factory? Naturally, one would assume that selling one's patootie perfume might lure some wackos out of the woodwork. No, who would think that? It's all normal dudes throwing $1,000 for a fart jar. All normal dudes. Don't forget those drinks, guys. However, Maddo claims her consumer base mostly consists of those that like collecting oddities and are either fans of me or the show. Just normal dudes that like to collect things. That's all. She's got her cheesecake. Oh my goodness. I bet you she could literally have a certain meal and label it for like, hey, specialty, I never eat steak. I'm going to have a whatever steak dinner with asparagus, blah, blah, blah. One time only, once a year. This special fart jar is $2,000 per jar. Like, she could go all sorts of ways with this. Genius. Really genius. Despite the inherent risks, the proud woman isn't about to pass on passing gas for cash. I think I've really tapped into a huge market, and there seems to be endless potential. Maddo Gush. I am grateful that I'm able to entertain, spark debates and discussions, and open people's eyes to different ways of life. In a similarly smelling scheme in March, a Brooklyn-based film director attempted to both lampoon and profit off the NFT non-fungible tokens craze by selling audio clips of his farts for $85 per NFT. That's more respectable, $85 for a good sounding fart. Okay, so that right there was to show you guys. It actually got, the New York Post wrote an actual article about this. All right, before we watch the last video, I needed to take a, because I haven't seen this one, right? I don't know what to expect. I need to take a few drinks. I want to read the chat a little bit here, just see where see where you guys are at here before we watch our main piece today. A lot of zinc in her diet. What's up, Emu? Yeah, Vane. That's funny. She has illegal immigrants paid to fart for her. She's running a sweatshop. Oh, man. The possibilities. She's making so much money doing something that to me is a complete turnoff. I told you guys long ago about going on a date with this girl named Fart Girl. I was like really impressed by this girl. Really, she was like a unicorn in a sense. She was like really sweet and all this. And she accidentally let a fart slip on our first date. And I just couldn't get it out of my mind. So forever now, she's known as Fart Girl. She was potential unicorn before the date, and now she's Fart Girl forevermore. But this girl monetized it. Most girls lose dates by farting. This girl gets $50,000 a week. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How can she not show us how she puts her fart in a jar? Because it will require a lot more. She's a fraud. That's what I'm thinking, Match Hunter. Maybe on this bigger video, after a bunch of requests, she'll talk about it. We'll see. Corey, you not into that, Corey? All right, guys. I think we're ready to watch the big one. I hope it's decent. I've watched. Okay, I wanted to show you exactly what I've seen from this. I've seen. Yeah, I saw 39 seconds into this video. This is as far as I went. And I was like, all right, I'm saving this to watch. So I'm hoping for good. Guys, I feel like I'm opening like a rare pack of baseball cards right now. And I'm just like hoping for like a jersey insert card or something. Like I'm hoping this is gold. Let's hope. If it sucks, I have no problem just turning it off. All right. But with her following, you know, I'm expecting something decent. What do I need to turn off? I need to turn this off. We got boom. Get out of here. Let's get one of these just for the fun of it. Well, before we start.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho?
Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to get rid of this for now. We'll get rid of. All right, tell me about the volume, guys.
Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? So let's have a seat at my kitchen counter. Ow! Oh my god, okay. So I know it's been a while. I have been very busy with a new business venture which has just been exploding. It's all over the internet, which is pretty crazy. I never ever expected this, honestly. I started selling farts about 3 weeks ago, and in addition to jarring my farts, I've also been selling videos of myself making the jarred farts, which—
Oh, okay. All right, well, look at that. We already got our first answer covered. Match Hunter, are you satisfied with that? I mean, I'm pretty happy hearing that she's showing the process as well, so we know it's legit. How do we get one of those? What do we have to pay to bring one of those videos up? I'm hoping maybe she, looped one in here. Who knows if we get so lucky. Hey, by the way, how's the volume on hers? I'm gonna wait till I see. Are you guys having a okay time hearing her, or should I turn it up or down? Play a little music while we're waiting.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho?
Tim would pay for 1990s Pamela Anderson farts. Those are collector items right now. 22. If those were 22 years I mean, you got to think that's like a bottle of wine. After 22 years, it's only going to be better and better, right? Oh, what a what a business move.
Has been extraordinarily popular, but I never ever expected it to take off the way that it has. Honestly, I've just been requested to do it by like maybe 20 or so people that followed me on my Unfiltered page, which I don't know if you guys know, but is my new 18 and up platform, which has really blown up in like the past 3 months ever since launch. Like, we have so many creators, we have so many new features. It is like OnlyFans times 100 at this point. So
wait a second. Are you meaning to tell me she literally, I heard that earlier. Okay, a minute 04, I don't want to lose the spot, but okay, so someone came to her with this idea, let's start your own thing of selling weird stuff. You can be the face of it. But that's crazy. She's got her own thing like OnlyFans, Unfiltered. Am I at the right spot? 104. Oops.
So I've been using my Unfiltered account to sell these farts. I'm the type of person that has learned over the years to never kink shame, to always be open and accepting of people's weirdness and oddities. And so I was like, you know what? I've been requested so many times to jar and sell my farts. Why not let this be a thing that I offer? So I started doing it. I actually offered a limited—
Stop. You're meaning to tell me that this wasn't a genius idea that she had, that she got, and this is, guys, she's probably telling the truth, which is the craziest part. This is what worries me about some of the Simps and Betamon out there, is that, and I know this because I know normal women that I know, I could drive down the road, normal women that tell me about these weird offers they get from men. I'll give you whatever amount of money if you send me pictures of your feet. Are you meaning to tell me that this wasn't an idea she had? She had so many requests that she decided to make it. She's like, so many people. Like, for instance, I started a long time ago making a texting Instagram where I'd show all my text messages. And I would get guys that would be like, hey, Adam, do you have a book or something? Like, can you tell me your methods? So I got these requests. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll write a book on texting. You're telling me that she had a similar experience, just minding her day, minding her business, and people would just say, hey, I would just love to buy a bottled up fart. Like she had enough of that to finally go, oh yeah, I can make a, that's unbelievable to me.
So I've been using my Unfiltered account to sell these farts. I'm the type of person that has learned over the years to never kink shame, to always be open and accepting of people's weirdness and oddities. And so I was like, you know what? I've been requested so many times to jar and sell my farts. Why not let this be a thing that I offer? So I started doing it. I actually offered a limited edition drop of these fart jars on my Unfiltered page. Pretty quick they sold out, which completely blew my mind, and I made a TikTok that went really viral. I'll insert it right here so you guys can see. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs, and today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it, and oh, I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop,
We already saw this, guys. You know, normally when I make like the OnlyFans ones when I make, I'm like, these girls are just monetizing their bodies and all that. I really am not upset at all about this. I'm genuinely impressed. She is taken, like, what a move. What a move. We've heard of many girls going for OnlyFans. This is the only girl, to my knowledge, that I have heard of that makes good money jarring and selling farts. The commodity that she can continuously produce, it's like a Bitcoin that only she can mine. What a brilliant idea. Wow.
to read. I'm very smart, love to read. And then after I'm ready to go, I go ahead and, you know, do my work, do my job. I don't need to show you that, guys, but I like to add in little flower petals. I feel like they attach the scent and make it last longer. And when I'm finally finished with my jar, I like to leave a personalized note. I want to thank you so much to the 97 people who've already purchased their jar of farts. And as you know, they're on sale right now, 50% off with $1,000. So go to my Unfiltered and check it. So as you can see, this is kind
By the way, I'm sorry, guys. And just in case, because I didn't know there was such a market for this, I got to do her justice and be fair. She is the star of this show. I'm going to shout out her Instagram in case any of you guys want to give her a follow, DM her, and you want to buy one of her farts for one. I don't know if you can still get the sale price. You might be able to convince her. Hey, just saw a video about the sale price of $1,000 per your bottled fart. Could you please do me a favor? I'm such a big fan. Could I still get that sale? Please. And maybe she'll hook you up. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. This world never ceases to amaze me. Never. Oh boy. All right. Okay.
my day-to-day, how I create my farts, how I run my business, and a lot of people have had negative things to say about it. A lot of people have had positive things to say about it. I think the moment that I knew, like, wow, I've really made it, was when Lance Bass from NSYNC commented on my jarred farts TikTok. P.S. Lance, if you'd like a jar for free, I'd love to send you one. So just let me know, slide in the DMs. I know you are not interested in women, but maybe once you get a whiff of my farts, it'll change your mind. So in that
I'm gonna actually give her a clap. I'm hard on women. That sequence was pretty funny. I knew I made it big. I knew I made it the minute that Lance Bass commented on one of my fart videos. I knew I made it then. This is actually pretty funny. Like, I'm actually giving her credit for some of her comedy here. Just some of the subtle things she does there is pretty funny.
People have had negative things to say about it. A lot of people have had positive things to say about it. I think the moment that I knew, like, wow, I've really made it, was when Lance Bass from NSYNC commented on my jarred farts TikTok.
Wait, what? That's what he said. This is the comment I expected. Like, this is exactly the comment that I had in my mind when I first saw this. I was like, wait, what? That's exactly what went through my mind. Wait, what? and then you get the hookups. So I mean, you're Lance Bass, you get the hookups. Some restaurants you know like get you the best seat in the house, maybe free dinner. Some clubs you're gonna get bottle service, get your own private table. Perks you get for being Lance Bass, you also get free bottled farts. All the perks.
Yes, Lance, if you'd like a jar for free, I'd love to send you one. So just let me know, slide in the DMs. I know you are not interested in women, but maybe once you get a whiff of my farts, it'll change your mind. So
that's good. I like that. That's pretty funny. I'm giving her credit. And I'll be honest, guys, I'm being biased because she's left-handed. I just, I'm being biased, but I think that was pretty funny. I will admit I have my left-handed goggles on, but I thought it was good. All right, let's continue.
In that video, I showed you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar, and there have been some updates that I've made to my day-to-day. First of all, I don't do the jarred farts on a regular basis. I don't do them every single day. For a period of time, I was getting so many orders that I couldn't keep up, and a lot of customers were complaining that it was taking a really long time for the farts to be sent out. And I did have, I'll be honest, a couple of issues with shipping and handling where a customer received their jar but it had been broken, so then I had to resend their jar. And one of the most important things to me, one of the things I told myself when I began this new flatulence business was that the number one most important thing to me was going to be customer satisfaction. I wanted every single person who purchases my farts to feel that they were getting a deal, a good deal, and they were receiving a product that a lot of care, heart, and love went into. And people,
you guys, like I said, I promise you I didn't watch this video beforehand. I will say, like I said earlier in this presentation, the amount of care she's putting into the product marketing, she really cares about her customer. But and it's high end. It's kind of like if you buy something from like Apple and you open it up and it's like this really, you're paying good money, but they make even the box you open it in really nicely designed. She cares about the customer, guys. For $1,000, that's a steal. You get not only the fart, you get the love that came with the fart. I also heard that she had some supply chain issues with the packages breaking. I think supply chain issues, we can just go ahead and blame that on...
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho?
All right, let's continue.
are saying to me, oh, $1,000 for one jar of farts, that's so much money, that's such a ripoff. But I was offering a deal that was 50% off. And when you take into account the cost of shipping and handling, the amount of food that I have to eat in order to produce the farts, the amount of energy and exertion that goes into creating those farts, and the flower petals that go into the fart jars, which then capture the scent, and then also every single fart jar comes with a handwritten note. That takes time, it takes paper, it takes ink, it takes willpower, it takes strength, it takes time. Time equals money. So when you really total up everything, all of the effort and the natural resources that go into creating this once in a lifetime product, then it really is a good deal when you think about it.
Well, when she says it's really a good deal when you think about it, I actually I wouldn't have gone that far if I was her, because if we really thought about it, guys, if we really thought about it, in fact, if anyone happens to see this on replay and wants to do the quick math on this, she named things that we could pretty easily put a price on. Like, I won't do the whole thing, but we'll do a few of these. If we actually wrote it out, the fact that she named all these things, I don't know that that's going to come up to $1,000, other than it's going to be like, oh, okay, me, the handwritten note, that cost $950 something itself. Like, that's the only way she could justify this, because the other things I'm not buying. Good try. I'm not buying it. The Simps will keep buying it, but I'm not buying it.
That a lot of care, heart, and love went into. And people are saying to me, oh, $1,000 for one jar of farts, that's so much money, that's such a ripoff. But I was offering a deal that was 50% off. And when you take into account the cost of shipping and handling
For a jar of farts, let's just say $6.99 tops for a little jar of fart. Like $6.99, right? No. Let's be generous. $9.99. Let's just give her $9.99 for that. That's probably the most expensive part, other than she's gonna say the food she ate. But she showed us the can of beans and all that. That's like $1.49 a can of beans.
The amount of food that I have to eat in order to produce the farts, the amount of energy and exertion that goes into creating those farts.
See, that right there loses everybody, because everybody farts. That's the problem. Everybody farts. So everyone's like, no, I don't. That didn't. Everyone's sitting here is like, come on. You're going to tell me that it took you all this extra energy to fart, and that's why you should charge $1,000. Like, everybody knows it doesn't take energy to fart. So I would work with her as her marketing team. I would work with her on this aspect. She's kind of losing the, people are peeling back the curtain and seeing Oz for what it is right now. This doesn't seem like such a good deal when she breaks it down like this.
And the flower petals that go into the fart jars, which
flower petals that go, what, $1? Okay.
Capture the scent. And then also every single fart jar comes with a handwritten note. That takes time.
Yep, it takes time. Let's say it probably takes her less than 5 minutes. She could charge, like we've seen, you could charge $1,000 a minute, I guess, but not selling me on this one. It's all right. The Simps are in.
Paper, it takes ink, it takes willpower.
Paper, ink. We could put a price on that again for what she's writing. What, a nickel, maybe? Willpower, again, you can't put a price on that, because she could say she does it better than anyone else. But some of these other ones are not selling me.
It takes strength, it takes time. Time equals money. So when you really total up everything, all of the effort and the natural resources that go into creating this once-in-a-lifetime product, then it really is a good deal when you think about it.
You know what? This actually is guys, we might finally have something about the gender pay gap that we can complain about. Why are men that work just as hard selling and bottling up their farts, why are they not getting paid $1,000 a bottle? Why? This is an issue about equality and fairness. Why? I believe men and women are so equal. Men should get paid the same for their jarring their farts.
The people that are coming at me saying, oh, who the hell would pay $1,000 or $500 for a fart? That's way too much money. What I have to say to those people is, like, walk a mile in my shoes. You try to make farts every single day, multiple times a day. It's not easy. So I...
That for sure is...
Slow it down. I still got the feeling, baby.
That's a replay-worthy comment.
Shipping and up everything, all of the effort and the natural resources that go into creating this once-in-a-lifetime product, then it really is a good deal when you think about it. So the people that are coming at me saying, oh, who the hell would pay $1,000 or $500 for a fart? That's way too much money. What I have to say to those people is, like, walk a mile in my shoes. You try to make farts every single day, multiple times a day. It's not easy. So
Yo, guys, you guys, right now, you try it. I double dare you to try it. You try to fart every day. Walk a mile in her shoes. It's not easy. You try it. Seriously. You don't know what it's like, you misogynist pigs, to wake up every day knowing that you might fart. And you're going to have to go through that. It's not easy.
I have perfected my craft. I kind of feel like I am the Einstein of fart jars at this point, because I have figured out the perfect formula for making the most in the least amount of time, but also causing me the least amount of pain. A lot of people would be like, oh yeah, Fiber One bars. But you also have to keep in mind, you know, what kind of flatulence will these products and these items produce? Will it smell good? Will it smell like something that is the equivalent of a dumpster? I don't want to be sending out something that smells rancid. So I try to...
She is self-titled the Einstein of farts, because she's figured out the perfect solution to make farts smell good enough, not hurting her body, and be able to produce enough in a short amount of time. She is the Einstein of farts, self-proclaimed. Unbelievable. All right, well, hopefully it gets right back here, but we need to make sure. Actually, I'll just put it right up here so people know. Anyone new? Drinking game is simply drink every time you hear a fart or the word fart. We actually haven't heard a single fart yet, which is I'm happy about. But if you hear the word fart, yeah, you gotta drink.
Formulate the perfect foods that will create a pleasing scent. And just in case you guys were wondering, you know, why the hell would anybody order my farts? Well, first of all, I think that it's very, very clear that I have a really good personality, and that...
No. Oh, it's all explained. If you have a good personality, the gender pay gap, right? If a man with a good personality jars his farts, he'll make $1,000 a jar just like she does. Because, like she said, why do people buy her farts? Because she has a good personality. Everybody wants to smell a fart from a good personality. That's it. She nailed down the reason why she's able to have a thriving farting business, because of her good personality.
People love to hear my ideas and hear me talk and express my views. And I think a lot of people are like, wow, she's so interesting that I wonder what her farts smell like. So I think that's kind of like the brain process.
Is that, guys, is Danny Arnold in the chat? I know Danny will be honest with us. Guys, yeah, the whole new level to my stuff don't stink. I still don't know, because I have verified, right? I have different thoughts than most people in the world. So I, again, could be in the minority. I don't think I am, but I could be in the minority. I just have a hard time believing that this is the first thought someone has.
And that people love to hear my ideas and hear me talk and express my views. And I think a lot of people are like, wow, she's so interesting that I wonder what her farts smell like. So
that right there, I have a hard time connecting those dots. A lot of people think, oh, she's so interesting. The next step, obviously, right, is I want to smell her farts. You got, right? Is that a normal that's a normal progression, isn't it, guys? You go, that person is super interesting. The next thing you think of is, I wonder what their farts smell like. Oh.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can't say that that's my first reaction. I might be the weird one. Danny's here. Danny, right? Is this a real first reaction someone might have? I want your honesty, Danny, about is an honest first reaction that you could actually see a guy having is a guy going, "Oh, she's really interesting." The next line of thought jumps to, "I wonder what her farts smell like." Danny, I know you'll actually be honest. So can you see that being legit, or is that like hard to jump to? They get some of the power. The guys, this is unbelievable. Right here, Danny.
Hear my ideas and hear me talk and express my views. And I think a lot of people are like, wow, she's so interesting that I wonder what her farts smell like. So
right there. Oh, she's so interesting. I wonder what her farts smell like. Of course. The logical conclusion to the next topic.
I think that's kind of like the brain process there. And then, I mean, I can't really think of any other reason why, other than maybe like, yeah, I don't know what other reasons why people would buy my farts. That's really something you're gonna have to ask the people who purchase my farts. So let me show you guys.
Okay, all right, I like her. All right, that's fair. She's joking. I got it now. So it's fine. She's not. Well, it could be argued, but she's not as delusional as a lot of the women that are like, "I'm the prize, I'm the table, so everybody wants to take me out." She knows that it's not because she's an interesting person. That's funny. She knows. Watch what she does. This is like the social IQ, reading between the lines. Watch what she does with her eyes.
I think a lot of people are like, wow, she's so interesting that I wonder what her farts smell like. So
okay, right? So she was joking about that. Again, I hadn't seen this video before. Now she's going to tell us she was joking because she's going to say, "I can't figure out any other reason why guys would buy my farts." And then watch, you'll see her look down, move her shirt, and she's showing you her cleavage. So she's actually doing a good job of being sarcastic here. This is good. This is good. She's not completely, all right. I like her still.
I think that's kind of like the brain process there. And then, I mean, I can't really
see, watch what she's doing with her boobs right here. This is where she's doing the social IQ. She's joking totally.
I can't really think of any other reason why, other than maybe like, yeah, I don't know what other reasons why people would buy my farts. That's really something you're gonna have to ask the people who purchase my farts. So
all right, I'll give it to her. Good job.
Show you guys what items I am using now today to produce my farts, and wait until the end of the video. I'm gonna give you guys 2 key pieces of information, and that is how many jars of farts I've sold since I've begun this venture, and I'm also gonna let you guys know where you can buy them and where you can also sell your own content, farts, whatever it is that you want to sell.
Okay, so first off, Danny, I see yours. Gotcha. The answer is absolutely not. Nice. All right, guys, I don't know what she just said, that she is going to tell us how many farts she sold since she started this. So I don't even have a fancy Prince quiz for this. Just because I hadn't seen this video yet, but here's the Prince quiz for you guys, unofficial sort of, in the chat. How many farts do you think that she has sold since she started? I already know for sure in one of the videos she said 97. Thanks for the 97 people that have bought whatever. So there's a hint. I would assume it's more than that. So go ahead in the chat. If anyone gets it right, you can give out 20 drinks to anyone else in the chat. That's like finishing your drink. At least. And some. I'll take drinks too if you have it. So if anyone gets it right from your guess, again, I have no idea what this answer is. You can give out 20 drinks. If you're wrong, take as many drinks as you're wrong by, or finish your drink. There we go. All right, how many farts has she sold since she started this? Aaron, let me put, I'll get you guys' chat in here so we can see it for this one. So people that are playing this on replay, you can see if anyone is right. 1,000. We have 1,000 guests. I don't know, guys, but I actually don't know, so I'm also gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. Man, she start. I'm gonna say 212. That's what I'm gonna say. 212. Only because she already said she sold 97, unless she was lying as like a marketing ploy. But I'm gonna 212. That's still an incredible amount of farts to be able to monetize. Wait, at $1,000 a pop, that's insane. I could be way off. I could have to finish my drink, honestly. 50, 45, too many. Okay. All right, I hope she actually tells us she doesn't just blue ball us like that. The number of the beast. Okay. 500. All right, I'm going to keep looking in the chat as we go for this.
The lowdown on that as well. So let's get right into it. All right, first up we have the true MVP of fart jars, and that is freshly prepared black bean salad. So this black bean salad is really good because one of the first ingredients is black beans. You always want to make sure that your black bean salad is mostly black bean. If it has like filler, additives, or other ingredients, then it's just really going to be taking away from the true potential. Next up, not sponsored, but not opposed to a sponsorship, Coca-Cola, please reach out if you'd like to sponsor me. I love
Coke sponsored Fart Girl here.
Coca-Cola. I actually prefer Diet Coke, but also Diet Coke might cause cancer, so I just am trying to really do this in.
She's talking about the aspartame in that. All right, so I love it. Not scientifically proven. Coke, please sponsor me. That's hilarious. I'm gonna give her some more. This is kind of fun. I don't really have any others for good ones, do I? This is just gonna be for fun.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they say at home.
It's not scientifically proven. Coke, please sponsor me. Even though I just said that Diet Coke might be linked to cancer.
Most healthy way possible. I know that like the bubbles in this can sometimes cause you to burp, but if you suppress those burps, you know, eventually it will go down in the other direction.
Oh, guys, we're getting into the inside secrets here. This is the insiders. This is, quite honestly, guys, monetary. Like by the way that she's getting paid, she should be one of the best farters in the world, one of the most accomplished. No one makes the bucks she makes. Like LeBron, I don't like LeBron James. You know, I know people are torn on their opinions of him. I don't like him for a lot of reasons, politically and all that stuff. But LeBron gets paid a lot of money, so you expect him to be one of the best basketball players in the world. She is by far, no one's even close, got to be the highest paid farter in the world. So we're hearing potentially some life-changing secrets. If anyone's ready to start their side business, take your notes, guys. You should always have a pen, paper, something handy when you have a life-changing idea. It could just come out of nowhere.
Many people were recommending cabbage to me, or cabbage soup, and I love cabbage soup. I'm from the Czech Republic. Cabbage soup is a way of life, and growing up, I know that cabbage
soup. Shout out to Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I remember that from reading that to my classroom as one of the books. You know, cabbage soup, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Shout out.
Soup day in the house is a day that you want to keep the windows open. So that little sprout of knowledge really helped me in this business. And that's something I really love about the fart jar business is like, I feel that everything that I've learned in the course of my life, especially growing up in Eastern Europe, it's really prepared me for this in such a way that I cannot even describe. So, you know.
Jeez. Guys, she's trolling. She's trolling. I like it. She's trolling. Do I have an A for applause? Yep. This is all I know from her is the everything you've seen is all I know about this girl. The Instagram, these videos, whatever. I am completely turned off that farting is such a big deal in her life, but just as far as rating a girl in her comedy, I'm impressed. I understand why she has a following. She's doing some subtle kind of like funny, like some girls get a following. It's just like they're doing nothing. They're just wearing a low cut shirt. She's doing a good job of like, I was raised for this. This is everything in my life, upbringing wise, made me ready for the fart jar business. That's what I love about the fart. Like, she's saying this all with a straight face. I'm giving her props for that. You guys know I will hate on a girl or I hate on a stupid idea. I'm giving her props right here.
Cabbage might be a little too extreme. Not the greatest thing to eat constantly. So I love me some Brussels sprouts, and this is a pre-made Brussels sprout meal, microwaves in 3 minutes. I don't like wasting time. Cabbage soup does take a long time to make. This is just very, very easy, convenient, bite-sized, and has that additional deliciousness added to it with the bacon. Yeah. All right, next up we have protein muffins. These in the bodybuilding fitness community are actually referred to as fart muffins. I love these. They're very delicious, only 260 calories. Oh, this is so good. Can't believe I drank a whole fucking large. Oh, and big, huge shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin', but so do I. I need this to keep me going throughout the day. It can be very draining and exhausting physically, mentally, emotionally. So it's really crucial that I drink as much coffee throughout the day as possible. And now there are just only a couple more things that I wanna show you guys. Obviously protein powder. You can add this with anything. I like to make a nice little smoothie with some oat milk, protein. I use one of these Chobani Greek yogurts, and I'll also add in a banana, and that'll be like my morning drink that I have with my cup of coffee. And
guys, take notes. Remember, this is top level advice.
I just feel that like really gets things going. So yeah, those are my little tips and tricks on how to really make the most bang for your buck and how I produce my product. I know a lot of you are wondering, how much money have I made doing fart jars? So the last time I updated you guys, I sold 97 fart jars, and those were 50% off at $500. They were originally $1,000.
Oh, whoa, I was wrong again. Okay, she's confusing all of us, I think, on the prices. I thought, okay, all right, only $500 a pop.
And when you take into account shipping and handling, cost of food, I made about $45,000. Now, since that deal was going on, I have sold another 75 jars. So I'm currently at around 175 fart jars sold. So at this—
Okay, you guys hear that? 175 fart jars sold. In the chat, if you got it right. No, you know what? If you got within 5. Did I see 170, by the way? I might have actually saw that in the chat. If you got within 5, you can... No, if you got within 10, you can give out 20 drinks. I don't know if anyone did. I guessed 212. I was not close, so I have to finish my drink. If you were off by however many drinks, you have to take that many or finish your drink. So, I mean, right now is probably a good time. Impressive. What did you have? 100 and... Oh man, guys. Oh boy. We got 1:19 left, and then we'll have a few comments to check out.
point in time, I have made almost $100,000 in fart jar sales, and it's pretty amazing.
Honestly, impressive. Now, due to the crazy hyperinflation that our man...
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho?
You know, it's not as impressive with this inflation, but still impressive nonetheless. $100,000 on farts. Unbelievable.
If you are interested in purchasing a jar, go over to my Unfiltered. I will link that down below. And also, if you are interested in becoming a creator on Unfiltered and selling whatever it is that you want to sell, I mean, it could be images, videos, you can live stream, you can do pretty much anything on there. It's like OnlyFans on crack. Then go sign up and apply to become a creator. The link for that will be down below as well. But I just want to thank you guys so much for the endless amount of love and support that I've gotten. I know this is a little bit of an out of the jar venture, but it's been really exciting, and I love that I can educate people on something that's really new. I love that I can educate people more on different ways to make money, and also like how to fart better. That's also been really cool to show people that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sending lots and lots of love. And this holiday season, please support local business. Purchase a jar from my Unfiltered. And make sure to follow all of my social media to get updates on any upcoming sales.
Wait.
Bye.
Please support local business. I think she meant small business. Because she's shipping these. She's trying to tell us she's spending all this money on shipping and handling. She's not. This is not her local. She didn't sell 150 local farts. Whatever. I'll let that one slide on that. But hey,
My body, my choice.
her body, her choice. If you can do it, I guess. If you got it, flaunt it. If you got that ability to make that money, I guess, guys, I guess. All right, here's a comment. I think we got him on this one. Yeah. These were under her video on YouTube. I just picked up I got like 10 random comments here that I just, thought we need to see. So what do you do for a living? I'm in the gas industry. Like, what a interesting question when they ask her what she does. She probably would say I'm a content creator on YouTube or something like that. Who knows? Joey, I've literally had a fart fetish for about 10 years now and always got off over you talking about farts or farting. I can't believe you're doing this. Joey, you are officially.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right, I'll finish off with a little raspberry White Claw here. Joey, what a Betamon. Joey. Come on, Joey. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right. Franziska says, I can't believe I just watched a video with that many farts in it. Laugh out loud. It's so cool. You can make a lot of money like that. You know what? I'm giving a, do I have a boo? No, wait. Oh, there's a boo. Boo. I'm giving a boo to Franziska. This is a comment that I read that I thought we were going to see more in action. Maybe she'd bottle up a fart for us and we'd see that process. Because she said with that a video with that many farts in it, we didn't even hear any. Which, again, I'm actually okay with. Just a little misleading, Franziska. Wildflower says, this is amazing. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Oh, boy. Stories like this make me seriously want to decease myself. Mr. Truth Teller there. I saw some similar comments like that from the chat. This one, I laughed at this one. B Green says, "That's enough YouTube for today." Laugh out loud. Like, can you? Well, actually, you can imagine because I saw some guys in the chat be like, Oh, I just walked into the stream, didn't know this is what I was coming into. But imagine you just randomly, like, actually, that's exactly how I felt when I saw this on Twitter. When I saw this on Twitter today, the New York Post about a woman making $50,000 selling her farts. I was like, all right, I got to investigate this. Imagine just randomly comes across. That's enough YouTube for today. That's a rabbit hole you don't need to go down, apparently. All right, let's see here. Daniel Jones says, my fart in a jar business just never took off like I thought it would. This is to Daniel. Hilarious, Daniel, because that's what every guy was thinking. My fart in a jar business never took off. Just didn't market it the right way. Syndicated Satellite says, just get the dog to fart in a jar and cut down on labor. See, this is where we're worried that we might have a scammer here. If we haven't seen the proof, she could be doing this. She could be bottling up dog farts for all we know. Paper Terrorist says, I wonder what kind of things you can get away with for tax write-offs on this. I was curious about that as well. Girl, we got the Collective Sisterhood coming in here with Karen here. Karen Collins. Girl, make your money any way you can. You go, girl. Future's female.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
Only in a modern society can women make money farting. Yeah, I mean, we know how this will play off, though. We know that the women that make money farting are like, I don't need no man. We don't need no man. I could live perfectly fine without men, because they're in a society now where they're able to make money off of farting because society was built for them. We don't need no man. I got Big Daddy government. No problem. Next video titled, I made 200K selling my turds. Gross, guys. Farts. Farts. I'm having a hard time. No, I would have a really hard time letting anyone live down buying jarred farts. But turds is, I don't want to see that become. I don't want to come across a Twitter post about some woman selling her turds and then me having to go, gosh dang it, now I have to investigate, maybe do a stream about this. I don't want that to happen. If you guys see any turd selling women, please do not message me about it. Please don't. I get some ideas from guys messaging me things. Please do not message me that. I don't want to go down that route. I'm good stopping at farts. All right. Himan Hamid says, you should be proud of your career, you strong, independent woman, you. Queen Goddess. You be proud of your career. Hey, in this soaring economy, from our man, the resident in charge, Mr. Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they say at home.
Look at all that the job recovery that our man Brandon has helped. We got women selling farts at an all-time high, only in this beautiful economy. And only could it be done with the leader, the fearless leader, the clone, the android, the actor with a mask on that looks like Joe Biden, sort of. Or I suppose some people think it's the real Joe Biden. But only in this economy can you thrive with your farts. Diamond Heat 9 says, interesting. I gotta re-say it with his energy. Diamond Heat 9 says, interesting. Farts aren't really my thing, but no hate to those who are. You know what, guys? I think we could all hang out with Diamond Heat 9. Diamond Heat 9 is just a laid-back dude that, you know what? He's intrigued. He's interested. He's not into it, but you do you, he'll do him. I like Diamond Heat 9. I could vibe with Diamond Heat 9. Farts aren't my thing, but you do you. Hey, Zeus says Taco Bell should sponsor you. Yeah, forget trying to get Coke to sponsor you, lady. Get Taco Bell. Those black bean Crunchwrap Supreme, black bean cheesy gritty to crunch, all day. I remember Kevy says, I remember the old days, the good old days when you could buy a good fart for $0.25. And now with Joe Biden's inflation, you have to pay $1,000 a pop for a jar of farts. It used to be so cheap to buy a fart from a woman that you're obsessed with. Now, skyrocketed inflation.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho?
All right. That's it. Those are the comments we got. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The old new low for Simps, guys. Really, honestly, a new low. A new low. Buying farts for that and at that price, guys. Like, it's not even... When I say guys, guy subscribes to an OnlyFans, simp, or whatever like that, it's like, okay, some guys maybe are blowing $9.99 a month. These guys are blowing $500 or $1,000 per fart. Unbelievable. But, you know what? Is our man Diamond Heat would say, no hate. You do you. You want to buy those farts? No hate. You do you. Okay, so guys, for next stream, next week is right around Christmas time. So I'm usually always up hanging out with my family, my brothers, their families at Christmas time. So I don't think next week we'll have a stream because I think I'll be at my parents' then, just judging by the timing of it. But what I am working on in the future, guys. Now, this is all right. There are a lot of guys that can talk about the craziness of women selling their farts for $50,000. There's a lot of guys that can talk about red pill, MGTOW. I have a special skill in texting, online messaging, and I don't know if it's going to be ready next week. It might be the week after. Again, I don't think I'll be streaming next week itself, but I am going to be starting a series that, guys, if you have any interest in the game, you're going to want to check out. I have a little promo for you guys. We're going to be diving into the dark arts. The dark arts of psychology, the dark arts of seduction, and how to use them in your own life. And also, even if you're not out on the dating scene, how to not get these used on you, because this works human to human. And the first one we will be going over, let me see this, will be what I call compliance. Something you might have heard in the psychology world. Let me put it up here. Oh, here it is. All right, so this will get you prepared for the next stream we have. Again, I don't think it'll be next week because of timing, but after that, and we're gonna really talk about some things that you won't hear. You just, quite honestly, you won't be able to find it anywhere else because I've never found it anywhere else. And just get ready.
Ex order.
ministry malcontent, and your new defense against the dark arts teacher. I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions? When it comes to the dark arts, I believe in a practical approach.
Expecto Patronum!
All I can say, guys, all I can say is just wait. Because the things we're going to talk about, like I said, you haven't heard it anywhere else because it's deep level stuff, but it will help when we talk about the social gap and how tilted it is right now, because the average woman can go on so many dates. She can go on so many of these social interactions more than the average guy. You got to know these deep secrets to basically give you a chance to even out the playing field. Because when you know how to use what I'm talking about, some of these psychology like compliance, we're going to talk about some other ones as well in the future. The the things you can do with it, and I'll show you guys messages from online dating, because it will show you, completely fresh with a brand new girl, how right away how this works, how to get compliance going, how to get these things going to get women chasing after you. You guys know as well as I do, the game is tilted right now in women's favor, but when you know certain things, you can tilt the game right back in your favor. So we will be going over some of those dark arts, guys, the things that others just don't know. And yeah, that'll be coming soon. Like I said, probably not next week because I don't think I'll be streaming, but it should be the week after. And then you can look forward to some new stuff, and I'll show you exactly how you can actually use it in conversations as well. So that'll be coming in the future. For now, hey, enjoy your time. I just got a buddy text me. I think I'm going to have to get off here. Yep. All right. Okay, guys, take care. Again, probably not next week, but the week after. Be ready. See you guys.